to the ring. Choose your fighter. Whoa. Choose your fighter. Club, Banjo and Kazooie.
Welcome everybody to Post Orange versus Albion College. I'm Frisco. It's been a little while since I've been here because 1, vacation, and 2, COVID sucks. Just getting over a little bad round of COVID, but I'm back and ready to go, everybody. We got Kazuya versus Random. I don't know if this is a match. To be honest, I don't know if somebody's actually going in with Random. I think they're testing the connection. They must be. Yep, this is connection test. So how's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. I hope Denny has been, picking up the slack, as in my absence. But I'm back and ready to go. Really excited to, commentate over a little bit of Smash. It's been a little while now. And this is my first time commentating over Orange for the season as well. Really excited to kind of get this going. Lone Wolf. Oh, hey, dude. How's it going? How's it going, Lone Wolf? Glad to see you here. By the way, am I, clipping a little bit? It's been a little while since I've had this going. I think I'm clipping a little bit. I'll turn it down. Actually, maybe I'll turn it down over here. Really nice button check.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Kazuya Mishima wins. Of course, I see Denny's message right now saying the lag test. Doing pretty good. I'm the manager of Orange now, but couldn't be there because I'm out of state. Oh, dude, I didn't. That's awesome. Awesome for that, man. I hope you're having a good trip out of state. Things are well for me. Just getting over a little bit of COVID. I'm on the end of it. I don't think I'm really contagious anymore. It's been, I think it's been like 10 days. I don't really know how the numbers work on that anymore. But I've been out of it for a little while. Just because of that. I was supposed to commentate last week, but the day before I got a positive test. You know, feels bad, man. Feels real bad. But I'm glad to be back here. I hope you're having fun out of state, dude. I hope things are all well with you and good. It's been a little while. I was hoping to like get a lot more commentary and up until this point. But I think I've only commentated like one match just because of happenstance up until this point. I only did the first week of ECAC, I think, for Purple. That was a really fun match. That was a really fun return for that. But I'm really happy to see how, you know, Purple's going to do today. As per usual, today on Mondays is ECAC. So it's going to be a 3-on-3 crew battle. That means each player gets 3 stocks as well. So 9 stocks total. Whichever team to reduce down to 0 loses the round. Other team gets point, and it's a best of 3. So now, if we're looking at ECAC matches, right up on the screen, the players only have access to the starting matches. The starter stages at the top. So we're either going to be on Battlefield, Final Destination, Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, or Smashville. Most of the time, most players just kind of opt into a gentleman's agreement into Pokemon Stadium 2. A lot of people find it a really safe bet. It's generally, people see it as the most neutral stage in the game. I might disagree. I might say Small Battlefield might be, but it's hard to say. Just because of the size of Pokemon Stadium 2. You know, people like it. But I assume we're going to see Pokemon Stadium 2, unless there's like some very specific character going into this. Oh, awesome, dude. You know, I'm based in Massachusetts, dude. I live in Mass. I live in southeastern Mass. So you're a lot closer to me than, you know, you currently are to Denny. Come on by and commentate with me, bro. I'll actually be down there, though. I'll be down in Connecticut for that weekend. That the 11th? Is it the 11th? It's that Saturday. I'll be down. Yep, the 11th. I'll be there in a couple of weeks to do that commentary down there. But we're getting right now Ganon versus Joker. This must be Lilly for Post University on Orange. Lilly plays Ganon. Against Joker. Now, here we're seeing, if we're thinking tiers, you know, if we're thinking strictly the tier list right now, we're looking at the top of the tier list versus the bottom of the tier list. But Ganon, you know, is a very read-heavy character, can do a lot with a very little. The only problem is you got to get in first. Single hits on Ganon do a lot more than a lot of, you know, multi-hit stuff. Ganon really relies on trying to read where your opponent's going with like up smashes and whatnot, or landed nairs, you know, and stuff of that sort. Really trying to neutral out with those little tools. But it's tough because if Ganon, it's little things like that, if you read wrong, it's gonna really kind of be a detriment to Ganon, especially if you're fishing for smashes. But down B is going to take it against Joker. Oh, I like these side Bs. Down tilt. If you don't tech that, that's going to be a true combo at those low percents. Oh, that's, yeah, the back air safe on shield. Ganon off stage. Not the best recovery in the game by any means. At 120. Looking a little tough. Can Lilly hold on to the stock? Down air was the right move, but Joker is going to contest it off stage in some ways. Early air dodge jump. Really low recovery. I like these low recoveries coming out of Lilly. Down there. That's up air. Yep. Run off there. No, trying to read a high recovery. I actually like that side B going against Tetrakarn. Oh, that was like a weird tomahawk move, but I really like a lot of these grabs coming out of Lilly right now. And dash attack is going to take it. Doing so much work with Ganon right now. Really kind of putting the pressure on this Joker player right now. Joker's feeling the pressure, trying to really space out with back air, trying to be a lot more safe. But if you're kind of repeating those same moves, it's not going to be the most beneficial thing ever because it's going to become predictable in that regard. I really like these recoveries, nice and low. Yeah, that up smash is going to push Ganon away. Going to be really safe on shield. Yeah. Even though Arsene's out, Joker's playing it really safe. This should be the time when, you know, we should be going for a lot of tomahawk grabs against Ganon. Really try to get those stocks out. Because even now, Ganon... There's going to be a 3-stock coming out of Lilly. This is incredible. Really good showing coming out from Lilly. But even at those low stocks, those high percents, Ganon, you know, is going to start cooking and, you know, I'm saying you know you lot. But I would have liked to see from the Joker player a lot more grabs. Because Joker is going to get a lot in offstage situations, especially against a kind of a weak recovery with Ganon. But we're at getting those percents where down throw might kill on Joker, even if for a character as heavy as Ganon. But that's going to put Post at 9, with Albion at 6. Really strong start for Post right now. When you're Joker going in against Ganon, you do need to utilize your back airs to keep Ganon out in a lot of ways, because Ganon has really strong burst options, but the burst options don't cover a ton of range. Dash attack, land in air, you know, I don't even know. I guess landed fair on Ganon. Ganon doesn't have like the best tools for neutral. So as Joker, you need to outspace him, force him to, you know, you stay in that kind of mid area that's right outside of his range, and then you kind of force him to make an option, and then you punish him for him. Ganon's kind of, you know, pretty hard combo food. Especially when you're a character like Joker, you go for your down throws, onto fairs, and things of that sort. And you really need to capitalize on those moments. You really need to try and make Ganon, you know, push the envelope on you versus you push the envelope on Ganon. Because otherwise, you do something unsafe on shield, Ganon's going to punish you for it with a grab, down throw, dash attack, things of that sort. But if you're playing outside of his range, then Ganon needs to make a lot more reads. If he makes the correct read, he goes out for a lot. But if you're going for all of these mixed up options, then Ganon really suffers. And that's why Ganon kind of is on the... Well, he is. A lot of people will put him as the worst character in the game in many ways, because his mobility is not that great, his recovery is not that great, and even his combo potential can be, you know, pretty one-sided on a lot of characters. It can be pretty hard, but it's not that great on a other chunk of the characters. And he needs to commit to really get some kills. He really relies on up smash reads sometimes, because that covers so much area. But Lilly is really showing what you can do with Ganon in the right hands. So now we're seeing Lilly against Mii Sword Fighter. Mii Sword Fighter is one of those characters not many players will run into. Very rare character to actually see on the field. Down tilt into fair. That's going to be, I believe that's a true combo of 0%. Now, the projectile play against Mii Sword Fighter is going to be the primary kind of annoyance, especially Tornado into that shock room. Down throwing up air. And here's the thing, is especially if you're Ganon, you can suffer against disjoints like this. Because how do you get in? If you do a side B like that, you're just going to get punished with fair and whatnot. I like the low recoveries. Oh, grab is going to clank with the other grab. Oh, Ganon's kind of a tall boy. He's gonna get hit by that. Fair is not safe on shield, but the dodge will actually, you know, help him out in that situation. Stock is gonna get taken though. Mii Sword Fighter only at 22%, and again, Ganon is getting damage racked up on him. It's tough. When he gets hit, he'll get hit again. He's a big character. Big characters tend to get comboed more often in this game. Oh, up tilt. That was a misinput. I always say... Ooh, nice clink with the projectile. I always say Ganon down B should be invulnerable to projectiles specifically. Just kind of like a Tatsu. That you would see in like Street Fighter. I always say that should have invincibility, but it doesn't. So Ganon can really be taken advantage of against a lot of projectiles. Here's the problem. How does Ganon get in? You really need to mix up a lot of your approaches for this to work effectively. I probably would have liked to see back throw in that situation. And relying a little too hard on those F smashes to try and get that out. I probably would have appreciated an up smash instead. It's a little quicker, I believe. But still, as Ganon, you probably don't want to go for smash attacks until they're at really late percents. You really don't want to take the risk of getting punished like that. Because, as you can see, we might get another 3-stock just in the reverse end right now. Down throw into up air. Yep. Yeah. Bad DI. You cannot down air against a disjoint like that. If you are in disadvantage and you're Ganon, you don't have a disjoint to combat them. At least, you know, with characters like Cloud, you have a disjoint to kind of follow you on the way down. But if you're a character like Ganon, you do not want to down air or contest the aerials of the player below you, because that's what happened. You'll get hit, you'll DI bad, and then you'll die early like that. So we have a reverse 3-stock right in the opposite direction. So right now Post is down to 6, Albion at 6 as well. Really even showing. Now, if I'm Post, Sans and Smash is nearly as terrifying as Sans and Undertale. Dude, I played Undertale about a couple years ago. I joined on the bandwagon. I love that game. It was so cool. It was so cool. I actually didn't know anything really about it until I played it. I was actually really surprised that I got the experience I did with it. But yeah, Sans in Undertale is damn scary. I was really excited to see him in Smash. Actually, it must have been longer than 2 years, because Sans came out in Smash 3 years ago. It must have been 4. Oh my god, time flies, dude. Because I played Undertale right before he came out. Must have been 4 years ago. Wow, time flies, dude. But right now we're in the stage list. We have our bands now. Mii Sword Fighter, I imagine, does get a lot off of that top platform, as we could kind of see. There are a lot of early kills off of the top. If you try to contest, Mii Sword Fighter's up air when you're above him, it's not going to go your way. So, Mii Sword Fighter probably wants to keep triplats open as much as possible, or really long stages, because having a longer stage, you can kind of zone out with projectiles a little bit better. So maybe you want to keep stages like Battlefield open, maybe Town and City, though. Town and City's tough because it turns into FD partway through. Mii Sword Fighter probably likes Kalos, I would assume, for those edge platforms, and it's good kind of zoning area. I would, if I was Post, I would probably try to bring Mii Sword Fighter to either a dual plat or an FD like Town and City. No, not Town and City. I'd probably bring him to like a dual plat or FD. Just bring the FD out right away. If he leaves FD open, go there. Probably don't want platforms, but you probably also want at least one to get over certain projectiles and have another mode of movement. I would probably say dual plats would be best against Mii Sword Fighter. Undertale is fantastic. Are you kidding? We're getting Kirby versus Mii Sword Fighter, so this is going to be Saw right now. Now, let's see what Saw can do. Kirby might have a little bit of trouble in this. Kirby typically also struggles against projectiles because he's very slow in the air, which is going to be his main approach option in a lot of ways, because he can't approach from the ground 100% of the time. He wants to stay on the ground because he loves that ground combo game, but now we're in a point where if he shields something, he can kind of get grabbed. It's a tough situation. And now we're kind of seeing, Mii Sword Fighter hasn't taken any damage, and Kirby's at really high percent right now. And he's a light character. A lot of things can kill him at this percent now. Yeah, it's tough. As Kirby, you really need to run up and shield a lot of this stuff. Try not to commit. Reading the air dodge down, though, really great coming out of the Mii Sword Fighter. As Kirby, you really want to be run up and shielding. It's dash shielding. Because if you're in the air, you move so slow, you're just going to get comboed like this. Letting go to shield a little too early. Those were actually really well-spaced tilts. I want to see Saw go for more run-up grabs. Like, run up and grab. Oh, up air isn't... Ooh, that up B is not going to connect. Dash attack. Back air. Cross up, but that is not going to be safe, and the F tilt is going to take it. Putting Saw down to their last stock. Up tilt. Trying to go for a grab. I'm not sure why there was a grab there. Maybe they thought there would be a shield. Down B. I wouldn't go for down B at these percents. It's kind of a gamble. I mean neutral B. Oh, no, I mean side B. Wow, I'm getting all of these things mixed up with Kirby. Really like that down B for the edge guard. Grab, grab. Down tilt into jab. I like that. Not able to catch the jump. Yeah, shielding a little too much. Seth right now is really getting these reads in. That's a re-grab. Down. I'm pretty sure that was a down smash. Can he make it back? Yeah, he can make it back. Wow, but Tornado into up air is going to take it. Putting Post down to their last 3 stocks. Post down to 3. And Albion down to 5. So 2 stock deficit. That's not the worst thing in the world. Now, we still have Supersonic left. And K-Rool, you know, is a very interesting character in a lot of ways, especially against other projectile characters, because Crown is pretty effective in those situations. Since Crown can kind of like contest with a lot of things. If I was Post, I would try to get to Smashville if I could. If I could. Because K-Rool really likes that single plat in the middle. I don't know why I'm putting my hand there. Single plat in the middle. Smashville works wonderful for K-Rool. Things like Smashville, Hollow Bastion. Dual plats can work. They're not bad for K-Rool. Maybe small battlefield. You generally want a smaller stage so he doesn't have to traverse as much area as normal. Yeah, down. It definitely was terrifying. But yeah, I actually really like the down B edge guard. You don't see many Kirbys do it, but it's, you know, it's an invulnerable move. You go so fast. If you know that they're going to recover low, down B can really be an effective thing to actually go for. Not a lot of people tend to go for it. I don't know why. Well, it's probably hard to get back. I get it, but still, Kirby doesn't have a bad recovery by any means. So we have K-Rool versus me, Sword Fighter. Probably going to see a lot of Crown in this fight. Crown, off the start. We're going to see Crown. Oh, no. We got to restart. Now, I actually don't know how I feel about the FD pick when it comes to Post. I want to know what they banned. I want to know what Albion banned, because I feel like K-Rool needs at least some sort of a platform to get around these projectiles. Something. The middle platform would have been best, but no platforms at all. K-Rool needs to commit to jumps, and his jump speed is not going to be nearly as effective as me Sword Fighters, I don't believe. We'll see what happens. I mean, Crown will still be an effective tool in this matchup, especially against Tornado. But K-Rool at some point is going to have to commit to that jump, and it's going to be a lot tougher for K-Rool to get. He'll get anti-aired with fair and whatnot. Crown. Yep. Oh, and he has the reflector. He has a reflector out. We didn't see that. Oh, turning the reflector of his own, but no, the air dodge. Can you make it back? You can't make it back. Nope. Oh, that early air dodge is so bad. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh my god, the down tilt. The angled F smash. Oh my god, you can't make it back from that too. Oh yeah, you can. Oh jeez. A lot of these interactions off stage and kind of like these early options are tough. Nice roll. Giving up a lot of stage control in that. I did not like running all the way to the other side of the stage. Yeah, and the reflector. Right now, It's a little obvious whenever they try to throw out crowns and the reflector's just right there. Supersonic really needs to mix it up somehow. I would like to see a lot more neutral air, landed neutral airs for this. Try to invade on that space, because neutral air is a very safe move. And you can still use crown in these situations to, you know, if you want to bait out the reflector, you can do that. You can effectively use crown to bait out reflector, jump above, and interact with that. It's just you need to be a lot more careful. Dashing away twice is not the move, I would say. I like that reflector. I'm pretty sure that could have comboed into up air. Ooh, really good reflector again. Right now, Post is putting a lot of time in the air, and I think Post needs to play a lot more grounded. Air dodge. Ooh, I think that could have been a really good down air, actually. Oh my! Right now, Supersonic is kind of afraid after off stage. That's not gonna kill. Oh my god, that did kill. The DI was a little suspect on that. You hate to see it. DI across stage like that. Sometimes if you think you're gonna go one way, if you think you're going to the right, you can DI completely wrong if you go left. I thought they were gonna live off the corner though. It seems like Post needs to play a lot more grounded in these scenarios. They spend a lot of time in the air, and a lot of Post's characters have really low airspeed. And when that happens, you know, you're going to get punished a lot more. If you're committing to all of these jumps, you will get punished pretty hard. And that's going to put it 0-1 in Albion's favor right now. And now we're back at the start. 9-9. Now, again, Post had a really strong start when it came into this with Ganon, with Lilly. I don't know if I would change the order. Actually, I would probably send out Kirby first. I would probably send out Saw first. Try and maybe... I move my mouse around on the screen as if you can see my mouse. But I would try to get Final Destination, if I could, and really have Saw play super grounded, if possible. Kirby does best when he stays on the ground and does run-up dash, run-up shield. Run-up dash shielding. It's called shield dashing, but essentially you run up and you cancel your run with a shield. Those situations are where Kirby shines the most, because those open up situations where Kirby can punish whatever lands on his shield, and then you can go into a grab, into throw combos, or you can do fairs into drag downs and things of that sort. That's where Kirby shines, is those, tilt spacings on the ground. Because Kirby's aerials, his aerials can be decent, like back air can be pretty safe. It's not a bad aerial whatsoever. And you can combo off of Nair, but he really likes staying grounded and getting those combos through. I'd probably go for something like FD. But if we do start with Ganon, smaller stages, try and get to Smashville if you can, if you're Ganon. But even then, Smashville can be Zone or Haven if you're like Pac-Man. If you fight a Pac-Man on Smashville, good luck. Good luck. It's just Ganon isn't very fast, and it's tough for him to traverse large amounts of space. It's very tough. So, best stage of his probably on here is Smashville, because he doesn't have to travel as far, and he can also kind of catch people on that middle platform. Otherwise, go to just even it out at Pokemon Stadium too. And we are getting Ganon off the start versus Little Mac. Oh my god, are we getting FD? Is this FD? Okay, all right. So this is super interesting right now, because these are debatably the two worst characters in the game, but they are hyper aggressive characters in a lot of ways. Little Mac especially has such strong potential on strictly the ground. If I'm Lilly right now, I would hug those platforms as much as possible. The second Little Mac has to jump to kind of attack you, the worse off he is. Because if you're like landing below the platforms, Little Mac can easily punish you. No, the up tilt in the wrong direction is going to get punished. That is so unfortunate. Oh, dash attacking the wrong way. Yeah, whenever Mac kind of tilts on your shield, it's a lot harder to, you know, actually get out of it. Sometimes you want to shield multiple tilts in order to get out. I like the attempt to contest him off stage, but not throwing out a hitbox is going to be tough. Down tilt is such a bad angle for Mac. No need to go off stage. Can't make it back. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think if Mac teched that, I'm pretty sure that was a save. I don't think Mac could have gotten back from that. Yeah, you can't land on the ground like that. Mac will punish it. So, yeah, every time you land on the ground, he's going to punish it. So you got to stay on a platform and force him to actually interact like that. F tilt is going to zone him out a little bit. I like the side Bs. Anytime you can grab Mac in a situation like that, those are the best ones. Down B's going to turn them right off. High recovery coming up. Mac. I like the neutral get up. Was that a grab? Did he push the grab? I think this is going to be a KO punch right here. Don't contest that. Yeah, you can't shield KO punch either. You need, whenever the KO punch is up, you need to get away. You need to space him out super hard because KO punch is going to kill at like 20, 25%, 30%, something like that, depending on your weight. But if he's up tilting you like that, you can't contest Mac. You got to get away, especially when he has KO punch, because he's going to tilt, KO punch. A lot of those things are true. They are going to be true on Mac, especially something like, I mean, up tilt, I can think of as the primary one. You just don't want to be near Mac when he has KO punch at all. You don't. What does that put post at? That puts post at 6. How many stocks does Albion have? How many stocks were taken? I'm pretty sure they're at 8. I'm pretty sure they're at 8. I should have paid attention to that. KO Punch is one of the most trolly moves in this game. I love KO Punch and I hate KO Punch so much. Okay, thank you, Lone. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure of that completely. Now, if you're going against Mac, avoid Final Destination at all costs. You do not want to bring Mac to a flat platform. It is the worst thing you can do, is bring him to like FD or something like that. You need to bring him to as many platforms as possible. Battlefield, of course. Battlefield is the obvious pick. You want to really hug those platforms. Pokemon Stadium 2 is okay. Smashville is a little tougher because a single platform, he can kind of shark it a little bit, and it's very small. Yoshi Story would be the best case scenario. Go to Yoshi Story or Kalos. Kalos is really good as well. You stay on that end platform, you get a lead. I've had matches where I stay on one of the platforms on Kalos, and Mac breaks. He can't contest you at all when you're standing on that platform. So then you just kind of wait it out a little bit, find your moment, or you send projectiles down. It's a lot harder for Mac to interact with you on stages like Kalos. I assume they're going to be banning Kalos, but if you can get there, bring him there. And we're getting Kirby. Now, this is an interesting matchup because Kirby really likes being grounded too. Puts Kirby in a really tough situation against Mac. Kirby is probably a decent matchup for Mac, to be honest. Ooh, it's tough. But still, Kirby can be in the air. Kirby can play the air and try to work like that. Just, I don't know. Kirby is not the best aerial-based character ever. I like these fairs. Can you punish that? Really like the down B. Getting that F side B read. I actually might want to see a lot of neutral B in this matchup. Up tilt. Yeah. F tilts. Pretty even right now. I like the dash attack to punish the roll in. Really good down B. That's going to send Mac up, though. Oh, no. KO Punch is coming out. No, you don't want to do that. Whenever KO Punch is online, you go up. You go away. You find a way away from Mac. You wait it out and find your opportunity. Okay, dash attack. Going to put him off stage. I like trying to contest him. Oh, up B. No! That's the SD. You hate to see it. I could tell when he did the when Saw did the fair off stage, I was like, oh, that's probably gonna be an SD. Because when you do an aerial off stage, you commit to a certain amount of falling. You cannot do an action out of an aerial for a certain amount of time. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about taking Mac's neutral B. I feel like Kirby's neutral B is more efficient in this matchup. Oh, you can just power through that. You gotta be so careful. Up smash. And that's gonna get punished. And that is gonna be a 3-stock, putting Post down to their last 3 stocks. Mac can be a very polarizing character to fight against in a lot of ways. His speed on the ground is so crazy. His tilts are so good. Any of his ground-based moves, Mac is incredible. Where you need to punish Mac is the second he gets off stage. You punish him on when he hits your shield for like a grab, depending on what you get hit with. You generally don't want to contest Mac. You want to punish him for doing something. You want to throw him up in the air and then predict what he's going to do after that. Those are the situations that you really want to punish Mac, because that's where he is a bottom tier character, is those interactions. It can be tough. I mean, I've had my fair share of fighting Macs on Wi-Fi where, it's easier said than done. But you really need to try and shield a little bit more instead of, trying to contest him on your way down. Because whenever you land on that floor, you have a certain amount of what we call landing lag. There are a certain number of frames that you cannot interact. You can't do anything. You have committed to landing. I don't remember how many frames it is. It's been a while. But Mac can punish you in that frame window. So you don't want to be landing near Mac on the floor. You want to be jumping on a platform or bouncing in between or staying on. If you do want to stay on the ground, then you land far away from Mac. And if you're on the ground, you dash up, run up, and shield. And try to get him to hit your shield unsafely, and then you punish him from there. Things of that sort. Or if you're a projectile character, like we're probably going to see with K-Rool, side B. Side B as much as you can. Neutral B. Put some sort of item in his way, because then he generally needs to jump to get over that. And if Mac jumps, he's not as strong. He's not a very good aerial character. He can side B, but that can be punished. Things like that can be punished easy. Now, last opportunity for Post to turn this around. Last 3 stocks. If Post can go through these next 8 stocks, so it's a lot. But if Supersonic can get through 8 stocks before they take his 3, then we're going to go into another round. Now, again, if you're K-Rool, try and get Smashville. Smashville is such a strong stage for K-Rool because Crown covers almost the entirety of Smashville. Plus, if they're on that platform, if they somehow get to be on that platform, you up air through it. Otherwise, you could go the opposite route and take some of Mac's weaker stages. We're getting Yoshi, actually. We're getting Yoshi. Interesting. I assume this is still Supersonic. Wait, are we on the wrong stage? We might be on the wrong stage. I think we're on the wrong stage. Unless there was a mistake. Was there a mistake? I don't know what's going on anymore. What's going on, everybody? Are they playing it out? Was that like an SD? I'm very confused right now. It's okay, I guess. I actually really like the Yoshi pick because Yoshi is such a heavy aerial-based character. And a lot of stuff is safe on shield when you land with it. Plus that double jump can power through so much. But the thing is, you also have to land as Yoshi. And you're fast. And it's really good to be an aerial-based character against Mac. But if you're not safe with what you land with, stuff like that's going to happen. Yeah, and this is tough. Especially when Yoshi decides to approach like that. I'm pretty sure this is counting. That was a weird SD off the start then. I don't understand. When you're Yoshi and you're fighting against Mac, you do want to play really away from Mac. Try and zone him out with egg and things of that sort. I like the landed bear. I would like to see a little bit more neutral B to kind of punish these shields a little bit. Only one more stock. But here's the thing. Notice how... a really good up B to catch that. But notice how Mac's having a bit of trouble connecting when you're in the air. I like punishing that up B. Down throw. Good up smash to punish that that end lag. We're going to see another up B right now. Run up KO punch. Run up KO punch. Not yet. I would not land with an aerial. Or on the ground like that. That's punish. Up smash. Good jab out of shield. Drag down bear. Yep, and that counter is going to take it. Putting post... well, post has now lost 0-2 to Albion. Very good showing coming out of Albion tonight. I'm pretty sure that match counted. It's so hard to tell because I don't understand where the SD came from at the start. But I'm pretty sure that counted in this case, putting Albion the winners this time around. Very good showing coming out of Albion. Really strong Little Mac player. Really staying grounded and knowing how to play the punish landing game in that situation. Maybe I'll get in the ring now. Put me in. I haven't played in so long. I would actually like to play a little bit, but ring's probably gonna get closed. But very good showing coming out of everybody tonight. Good showing coming out of Albion. Good showing coming out of Post. It was really cool to see everybody play tonight. Really awesome. Wait, I'm so confused. Did that count or not? I don't know anymore. That had to have counted. I'm pretty sure that was the last 3 stocks coming out of Post. Post got 0. Albion got 7. I'm pretty sure that was it. My math wasn't wrong, right? My math really wasn't wrong, right? I don't... They must be playing friendlies now. I think they're playing friendlies. I just want to make sure because that SD at the start was really weird, so I don't know. Hey, you know, I'll keep... They're doing friendlies now. Post is done for the night. Either way, I'll just commentate over the friendlies. Really even match so far. Though, KO punch. Don't land on the ground. Don't land on the ground. Again, don't land on the ground when you're going against Smack in these situations. Do not. He will punish you so hard. Going to the taunts. Really good nair. These taunts are great. Punishing that landing with the F smash. Again, I would really like to see Yoshi go for more neutral Bs in this matchup. Especially when your B reverse Max approaches. Yoshi goes one way, B reverses into the other to catch Max run up. Those are the best situations to kind of contest a Mac. Mac doesn't like being grabbed. Do not get up attack. Oh, it worked. I didn't think Yoshi's range was that good when it came to his get up attack. Done. He's dead. Oh, he's not. Oh, geez. He had his jump. Okay. Not able to get the follow-up with like an up air or something like that. Really good grab. Back throw? Yep. A little early on that fair. Could have been a good punish, though. Oh, trying to get the roll. It's a grab. But not quick enough timing. Back air. Tilts. And back air is going to take the stock, putting Mac back down to 0. But now you're going to have to deal with the situation of dealing with KO punch again when you build up a certain percent on him. Really like the jab to the shield. Yoshi's jab is so strong in this game. You do want to kind of place Mac on the platforms. Those are situations where he... Oh, really good fair. Wow, it's a lot more even now. I like these back airs. These multi-hits on... This Mac player seems to be struggling a little bit with the multi-hits on shield. Oh, but punishing the landings again. That's going to get punished. Nope. I like the fade back into bair, but again, landing. These landings are getting punished so hard by Mac. That's what Mac does the best. So you, oh my god, up smash is going to punish that ledge hang. Wow, that's crazy. Punishing ledge hang with up smash. That is such a crazy thing to see. Well, either way, that's it for Post University versus Albion tonight. I have been Frisco, and we are going to have another Smash match tomorrow. I believe at 6 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. And that is going to be... I believe it's Orange versus SUNY Potsdam tomorrow at 6. So, hope you guys come around for that tomorrow. Otherwise, we will see you then. Thank you again. We'll see you then. I've been Frisco. Bye.